Hello, this is Dr. Greg Mays with your Word Wednesday. I want to go right to the Bible and I want to read something to you. If you find yourself in 1 Peter chapter 5, down around verse 8, this is what Peter says to the people. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Now, I have talked about this passage and I've spent time with this passage talking to you, but I want to make a little twist in today's episode.
In Matthew's book, Jesus said, go into all the land. Take the word, share it, teach it, preach to every man. Just do his will, because he always has a master plan. It's not your...
Recently, I had an opportunity to start a new arm of Agape Leaders. Agape Leaders has been around since August the 1st, 2017. Well, recently we added another arm of it, or another part of Agape Leaders, and it is called Agape Leaders Christian Fellowship. And Agape Leaders Christian Fellowship, our tagline motto is living out the Great Commission, which is Matthew 28. Most people just use verses 19 or 19 and 20, but I tag verses 18 through 20. And the reason why I did that is because of this idea. Our adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Watch this. Jesus shows up and he's talking to his disciples. And he says this. At verse 18, he says, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. I want you to get this. I don't even want to be in front of you a long time. I want you to get this. Just like our adversary, the devil, is prowling around seeking whom he may devour, you and I must be prowling around like an ambassador to heaven, seeking whom we may share this gospel. Just like the enemy is seeking someone to devour, we must be intentionally seeking to share this gospel. We should not be able to get up, spend a day moving around and not at least share Jesus Christ. Whether we share the whole gospel, whether we share Jesus Christ in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we need to be sharing this gospel every day. We need to be seeking whom we may disciple. Now, we had a great week. The week of July the 22nd to the 25th, we had a discipleship retreat, and we're going to do more. I pray that you're listening to this and that it inspires you to say, hey, wait, what? And reach out. The contact information is in the show notes, whether you're listening on the podcast or watching on YouTube. But my heart, Agape Leaders Christian Fellowship, the purpose is to share this gospel, to make disciples. The enemy is out there doing his job. He's out there seeking whom he may devour. And you know what? He's devouring a lot of people. You can never lose sight of this very thing. Let's run back. This is so critical. Let's run back into Matthew chapter 7. Is it 7? Let's find out. I'm going to find out if it's 7 or if it's 5. Yeah, it's 7. Watch this. Matthew chapter 7, and I'm down at verse 13. This is so important. Matthew 7, verse 13. It says, enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate, and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. You have to understand that the enemy doing his job has a wide gate, a broad way. He is ready to do what he came to do, which was to deceive, to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But Jesus Christ said, I have come that they may have life and have it to the full, or abundant life. And that happens because we share the gospel. We go therefore and make disciples. And he says at the very beginning, watch this, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. And when he says, therefore go, he's transferring that authority from himself to you, to me. We have his authority. Well, take a look at what Jesus did in his authority. He was casting out demons in his authority. He was healing the sick in his authority. He was making the blind see in his authority. He was making the lame walk in his authority. So then it becomes a question to you. Are you willing to walk in his authority daily, seeking to make disciples as he has called us? Or are you just going to sit in the back and let the enemy do whatever he wants? Me? I'm going to be like Joshua. As for me and my house, we going to serve the Lord. And I pray that you will come and join us. Reach out. Agape Leaders Christian Fellowship. We make disciples. That's our purpose. And I want you to join us, to allow us to disciple you. I would love to sit and meet with you for coffee, whatever. But there is no reason for you not to know this man, Jesus Christ, and to be deceived that you think you can live this life and then live the next life with him simply because you said, well, I'm a good person. I pray that this is a blessing for you. And remember, stay strong.
So what you waiting for? Someone to feel the pain some more? Cause you ain't share the love, the grace you found within the Father's care. To share the love of God is more than just a simple job. It's Christ speaking the off a Holy Spirit law. Share it.